Well, gang, we suffered our first real death there, and despite it being like over 24 hours since that happened, maybe less than 24 hours, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't still a little bit salty about it, to be just completely honest.
Leon, I got it. Lewis!
Extreme tentacle action.
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
If I was slightly better at editing, and one day I hope to be,
Stay with me,
I could have
Lewis.
pixelated that. Hell, I probably could. I could probably, like,
Hired by
reduce
Sadler.
the resolution.
He found out what I was up to. Don't talk. Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back. Lewis!
Honestly, a shame. Like, a pretty cool character in the RE scope. Kind of charming, kind of funny, definitely badass, certainly stylish, and that's it. Somebody who you had such brief and short encounters with, but yeah, man. It's also frustrating to me that the ending of the chapter was so close last night, and I didn't realize it. I'm also worried that I'm not going to be able to go back to the room that I saved in. I think I was done everything back there, but I'll confirm momentarily. They'll pay for your death, Luis. I promise. It's Luis. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna pay our friend there a visit momentarily. I think this is the only way to go. No, yeah, because I have to find a way into this room. That's what I wanted to do next, because there's some valuable gear over here. Yeah, this lifted up the platform. Stairwell up there. Let's see what we can do. I think that door was like locked or closed or something though. Like we couldn't get through it. But then maybe I can shoot something or do something. Oh wow, is it just right here? I shouldn't have gone through this door then. Alright, perfect. See, it's a good thing I came back. I missed out on the ability to collect and then sell that RPG. No music. This dude just hanging out doing his own thing. He might have an RPG actually the moment I get there. This could be trouble. Like, theoretically, this dude just hangs out here. Oh, both of them. For like the rest of the game if I do nothing. Double slashes. So good. Okay, yeah, perfect. Wow, okay, I'm glad I doubled back. And man, big ups to Capcom for not just having that lock you out. So many games would just be like, alright, you went through there, new chapter, we're not keeping the other area, nothing's loaded, da-da-da-da-da. Not here. Another reason Resident Evil 4 not only stands the test of time, but just is such a huge favorite of mine personally. And again, when I shot that window from the other side in the earlier chapter, what happened? Broke both pieces of glass. Not just one, both of them. Awesome. Awesome stuff. RE4 just so ahead. Just so ahead. So many games like that'll come out after Resident Evil 4 will never even be half as good as Resident Evil 4. I cannot express how fond I am that I picked this up, how happy I am to have it, and just pleased overall. I'm definitely going to do another playthrough on a higher difficulty setting. Whether or not I upload it, I don't know. But I am looking forward to also doing Mercenaries and getting the hand cannon. God, I might just do a playthrough with the hand cannon to be absolutely absurdist.
What are you buying?
Yeah,
Is that all, stranger?
I'm going to want to buy it eventually anyways.
Thank you. What are you selling?
Go either way. You know what? I might keep the rocket launcher for the dude in the basement, actually, because 15k is not that valuable.
Is that
Not right now, anyways.
Is that all?
I'm not pursuing anything.
Thank you.
Great merit. I want to know if the hourglass can have things put into it. Yeah, no, I guess I just sell it to him.
What are you selling? Ah.
Yeah, like look at that. Like that's
Thank
already
you.
3K away from being the RPG,
What are you
and I'd rather have
buying?
it to deal with the bullshit that waits ahead of me. I want the Red 9 too, just as like an homage to our dear departed friend. Such a stylish gun, even if it does always make
What are
me think
you
of
buying?
initially Han Solo before anyone from history. I don't care about the reload speed, and I don't think I need to upgrade the reload speed to get the others. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to rescue Ashley in this scene. That was actually a pretty good spot for it. Cool. Digging it. Coming along nicely. Fairly kitted. Yeah, I'm digging it. This is a great run. Despite my death in the last section, which again, I'm slowly forgiving myself for, but it was careless. Going forward, the smarter thing to do in that scene would definitely be to just bust out the Magnum right away, because that dude with the claws is a serious threat. Also, this is a funny scene as well, because like guards start showing up to try and abduct Ashley, and you fail if they manage to abduct her. But ultimately, she's already captured, and like Sadler was just here and left, and didn't even check like his own base's setup. So it's fairly entertaining. There's only the one way in. I'm gonna check the Sadler portrait, and I'm glad that I showed up here to get this ammo. There's pour a 40 out for my homie real quick. I don't have one, so I knew it. This is why I was so steadfast in my assertion that these were prevalent. And I think if I try to leave, it's like, you can't leave without Ashley. Yeah, okay. So the good thing about this scene is that I don't need to shoot the bar in front of Ashley, because man, missing these shots would be a total pain in the ass. Although having her bend down in front of it is also a pain in the ass, so for future reference I'll do the bottom one first.
Talk about near-death experience.
Well, maybe if you didn't run off like a retard.
Ashley, get out of there!
That's probably offensive. I just looked for an ugly word to describe how stupid I found Ashley to be. I might say more about me as a person than I want to, so yeah, hopefully not. Might as well use the rifle. They're not coming at me. I think they're all down there for her. It's interesting to me that Leon's body is standing up and aiming forward, but I guess they just didn't feel the need to align your body with your view. Yeah, please take your time, Ashley. We're not in a hurry down here.
The door's locked. I can't open it.
Yeah, keep banging on it then. That's a good idea. Oh god, shouldn't have missed that shot. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's bad news, Bears. Okay. Good stuff. I don't know that the crossbowmen can hit me from here. Perfect. I'll take a twofer. Oh, I don't even agree. Those Achilles tendon shots. I'll get you. That arrow did a shit ton of damage to me. Wow. Get the key.
I got the key. I can get out.
No. No, Leon. Resist the urge. Resist the urge. Okay. So there's like a little bit of puzzling and problem solving in this, but the most annoying part is when it's all said and done, there is like a room filled with knights, and you have to dodge a bunch of shit, and it's just a pain in the dick. Also, I think a room at the end with a bunch of knights that are not only... I was referencing the ones that are stationary that try to execute you, but I think there's actually a knight that attacks you as well. I know there are also lamps that I can use to kill these guys. Because if they pick me up, I think I'm done. I think I'm, like, dead. Oh, okay. Whoa, pal. You need to simmer down. Auto aim. There are much more painful parts in games where you have to play as like your follower NPC or the non-protagonist, and this is not the most painful one, so I can't really complain. Having MLG Elite auto aim for the lanterns goes a long way as well. Okay. Where did you even come from? Yeah, get fucked. Yeah, now what, smart guy? Welcome to Ashley's Lantern Emporium. Got any other bright ideas? You guys get it? Because Oh, he's still alive. Okay, so that's why the other guy was still alive then, too. So it takes two. Alright, let's go for the three-pointer. That is not what I wanted. Jesus. I really didn't think that was going to go past him. God, Ashley's not a pacifist. She's no problem burning these people to death. Honestly, she's kind of metal in that avenue. Oh, and I could have locked that guy out, too. Yeah, really neat. Really neat. Like, good ideas, Capcom. I like it. I like it. Didn't I just see... Wasn't there just gold in here? Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. I feel like that money just finally vanished as I came through the door. Well, alright, let's do this. I don't think it makes a difference, but if the people were to show up behind you, it would be kind of funny to have them locked out. Oh, that's right. And there's these little fucking hidey hole zones as well. Spiffy. And arbitrary upskirts again, so there you go. If I'm really lucky, when I'm done putting all this on YouTube, that'll be one of my options for the thumbnail. I was reflecting kind of on the sorrow behind making YouTube content not necessarily being popular, and that when I threw together my last few, I mean, you'll notice if you're watching the playlist, some of the thumbnails are just great. Like a lot of shots of like individual characters, and like I know YouTube goes through the footage, so that's their software doing what it's supposed to. But I thought they were just phenomenal. I thought it was great. Yeah, Leon comes through here at some point, I think, as well. Maybe not. Maybe that's the other reason I'm taking that door. This is eventually the puzzle piece one. I don't care about the memo from the butler. Yeah, let's see what we got. Maybe I can't even turn the switch. Oh, never mind. I would need something to put in the middle of it. That serious, aggressive, two-handed door opening technique. President's daughter. And now I've got a flashlight. Aw, yeah. Wonder where she was keeping that. Probably the same place she's putting all these items I'm picking up. I don't, like, if you had asked me if I knew there was a switch there, like, if you had asked me if there was anything I remember about this room when I just came into it, I wouldn't have told you that there was a switch behind that, and yet I like I knew that I had to push that. But I mean, it's a bookshelf we've seen before. So again, Capcom doing things that aren't necessarily new, but just smart about it, right? Not beating you over the head with ideas we've seen before. Okay, yeah, and then if I press this one, now I can press this one again, and that should open up the door that I need and leave me one avenue for pressing forward. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's fine. This is something key as well to take note of. Like, just because we've switched characters doesn't mean I can't still collect loot and items. In fact, it's more rewarding to do it because you feel like the time you spend with this character is then beneficial on both fronts. One, to advance the plot, and two, to actually get yourself some gear to continue your quest. I really like it. I think 4 is just such a fucking smart idea. I don't think any of these knights attack me until later on, and also all this armor has reminded me of the inevitable arena-like room where Leon has to fight like 10 dudes in suits of armor, and half of them end up spouting tentacle creatures, and it's great. Okay. So this is super embarrassing, but I feel like it was called, maybe it was The Fringe? I don't know. There used to be a Flash game that I was super addicted to, and I can't remember what it was, but the loading screen always had slider puzzles, and the reason I bring it up is, oh, it was romp.com, and it was like lewd animations about Jake the pickup artist and multiple choice questions, and it's the kind of thing that only a lame perv like me would be into, and maybe lame pervs like you if you're watching, but if I have any skill in those sliding puzzle games, it's because of consistently waiting for them to load and doing that shit, so... I think no one attacks me until I take this medallion off his neck, so it's imperative that I search the room first. Even though they might not attack me until I walk back. No, yeah, I think one of them starts attacking me and I can run around the table, but they're brutal because they're strong. I think these guys will one-shot me as Ashley as well, because she's weak. You're weak, Ashley. You get some nice plot line, but you're weak. Yeah, now comes some bullshit dodging. I think most of the time it's LR or A and X, but because I'm sprinting, alright, I'm going to take my finger off the sprint button and try and do it. Holy fuck. Like, that's just so unnecessary. And we're not talking about someone who doesn't enjoy the sexualization of characters. I just think it's needless. Like, you could be a little bit more flirty with it. I don't know. Just don't give it all away. That's all I'm trying to say. In this instance, if I hit the switch, I think I can avoid that last one. Maybe. Fuck me. I was wrong. Let's just go for the last one. Get ready for the dodge. I'm probably going to screw this one up. Let's hope 2017 is a year, the death of the QuickTime event. Like, I don't have to spin my thumbstick here. It just recognizes that I want to turn the dais. Funny stuff. A lot of this, too. Rewards just for checking turns you might not normally check. Let's try and get a peek around that corner before I went down it. It just made me look silly. Also, I think I'm safe now. I think this is the door that I was trying to get up to where Leon was, and now we go through the door at the end of the
Leon!
hallway.
Ashley! You did good.
Okay, now get off me.
Sorry if I was...
Oh, don't worry about it. Come on, let's move on.
So good about it, right? Like, he's just so chill. He's so chill, even though her idiocy nearly got us killed. Nearly got her killed, too. Yeah, so we have 2 chapter ends in this one. I think we're on chapter 4 now? Doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going, because I got 10 minutes till we hit the 30-minute mark.
Oh, what a touching moment we have here.
How do you even know
All
what's going
spoiled
on?
thanks to your interruption. Why don't you do us all a favor and leave before the audience gets pissed off?
You're nothing but an extra in my script, so don't get too carried away.
It's like meta
Your
fourth
biggest
wall
scene is over.
breaking
I don't
review
ever
of the
remember
situation.
being a part of your crappy script.
Oh, burn. Yeah,
Well,
Salazar, you couldn't write a script
why
to
don't
save
you
your
show me
stupid
what a
life.
first-class script is like through your own actions?
Like, is that even a bad translation, or is it just, like, is that... like, oh, God. So, like, well, maybe I'll direct my foot to your ass, Salazar. Well, maybe you shouldn't direct your mouth to write checks it can't cash, Kennedy. Well, maybe the investment bankers shouldn't invest in a film that's not going anywhere. Are we going to keep doing this? No. Right? Like, just, I don't know. Maybe that's more embarrassing than what we just experienced. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, no, she came out of that door. It was locked. And now we have the inevitable roller coaster ride. And, like, so I love this room just because of the absurdity of doing what I'm about to do. And I think I have to go across here before I ride the chariot anyways. But, like, look at this. Like, look at this room. Like, this is some crazy steampunk shit. And all of this is just a mechanism
Wait here.
to keep Ashley from crossing over. Like, instead of just being a hallway where Leon's like, hey, don't come this way, it's like, no, I have to ride this ridiculously impractical, totally unsafe steampunk ramshackle shit show across, by the way, the lava room in your house. Which, who built this? Tell me, like, like, the architect from Ghostbusters would think this was a bad idea. Anyways, alright, moving forward. The next room's actually pretty cool, and I like, sniping these guys. Sniping the chains and these dragon things. And again, you get the cinematic, you're mainly focused around the dragon's mouth, but they also show you the bolts on the chain that you have to break. Smart, cool, stylish, show me the decor, but also give me the hint on how to deal with it. I fucking like it. Now, I hope you appreciate it in that view, because I'm about to undo all of that shit. I wonder if my reload will have finished. Oh, wasn't interrupted at least. Again, like, yeah, alright, so we're gonna put the master bedroom and the 3rd and 4th dining hall right in the volcanically still active mountain, and, yeah, we're just gonna hang out here. Like, being this close to lava, I think would kill us. I mean, lava itself is molten rock. What is this shit made of that we're standing on? This is crazy. This is some unnecessary super, and like, this isn't even a boss room. There's not even a boss here. Like, this is just a room. Oh, this is the hardest obstacle right here, so get ready for this bitch. Oh, give me the suplex. Nope. I got a little carried away there, if only because I really wanted the suplex guy. I think there's like a 3rd firehead one that pops up too, but it becomes hard to hit him, I think, because they're moving around, spewing fire everywhere, if I recall correctly. Yeah, definitely. And it's really difficult to get a shot on it because of the way the head rotates. You think you got moves? Such a simple thing too, but like that's the difference, right? If you're just playing through for fun, in like casual mode, you don't have to shoot all these guys. Like, or rather, you don't have to execute your moves like that, right? You don't have to make every headshot count. You don't have to take advantage of the stun mechanics that allow you to have free melee hits. I mean, I beg the question, if Leon has the means to kick these dudes in the face, why doesn't he just do it that hard all the time? Or why don't you give me the kick? But, I mean, I still like it. It's a great solution for rewarding accuracy. I missed that suplex a little bit there, and I wasn't pleased with it. I kicked that man's head clean off. I mean, another thing I think that these manners or villainous boss hideouts could invest in would be trying to get uniformity in the color of the chains you use to secure things. Because if those chains aren't discolored, would you even know to shoot them? They're not discolored, but not the color as the rest. Alright, so we should have this chapter wrapped up just by the time we get back. Here's another fun one for you. I don't even think I need to complete this room in... Alright, I wasn't sure if I'd get attacked more. I really felt like more guys attacked me on the spinning wheel. But, like, again, like, one of the most recognizable, maybe, like, rememberable rooms in the entirety of Resident Evil 4, in my mind. And yet, it doesn't even do anything. Like, imagine that platform that was spinning was way bigger, and you had to fight, like, an El Gigante on it. I mean, granted, they have another memorable El Gigante room coming up, but I'm just saying, it was like a wasted opportunity. It's like a wasted cue. You know what, we'll stop there, because I'm at the 27-minute mark anyways, and because it gives us a chance to really reflect on the quality of this large, unnecessary steampunk monstrosity. And, yeah.